That's the hardest thing for anyone to do. All I'm doing is helping you put it on a piece of paper.
Sharing lice. Sharing lice.
Like, wee, yippee! Like jumping back and forth.
Ooh, purple hair! Wow!
Yuri grips her book with enough force to wrinkle the pages beneath the pressure of her thumbs.
Well, what are you doing here?
I just came to get a drink from the vending machine, you freak!
I knew it.
The other one is out of the drink I like. Piss.
D4. Piss.
It's the warm piss, damn it!
Sorry, I keep distracting you from your piss. You said you were looking forward to reading, but I keep going on about all this nonsense.
Do you want some of this piss?
I'll let you get to your reading.
Oh,
The label
right.
of the piss.
That's what Monica and Sayori never seem to understand. It's like sometimes I want to drink piss and sometimes I don't. It's like, just let me do it on my own time.
Yeah.
Sometimes all you do is look at them wrong and they're all like, oh, what's wrong? Is everything okay? And it's like, no, I just haven't had my daily piss.
Like all the time, which is when I love it.
Yeah, it's like, don't talk to me until I've had my piss. I just want to run my own business sometimes and decide myself if I want to talk about things. Talk about rings.
Did you say pissness?
Pissness. Not even pissness. I only want that. The only one who understands that it's you. So you really shouldn't be so hard on yourself. You're not as bad as you think. I can't breathe.
Hey, I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grump. And we're the GameGrumps.
Don't you wish sometimes your name was Kyle?
No, it never really crossed my mind, actually.
Kyle Hansen,
That's a good one, though.
right?
Kyle Avedon doesn't roll off the tongue.
I don't know. Kyle Avedon? That's pretty cool.
Want to hear me tear off my own face?
Oh my god!
Ow.
Oh, you're used to it, eh?
The magic of audio. All right. It's so, yeah, exactly, Yuri. It's so immersive, like I want to be a part of it.
Oh, she's talking about being sucked into the book.
Oh, right. I think there are a lot of things about people in real life that make me feel uncomfortable and frustrated.
Like what?
Stupid questions, for one. Especially when it comes to following social conventions and group interactions.
I don't like conventions either. They're so smelly.
Oops, accidental glomp. I just don't really understand it, and I have no real desire to participate. But it's different with books. It feels like I always want to be around the characters. I feel such a strong emotional connection with them in ways that I've never felt with real people. That seems healthy.
Yeah.
So in that way, it can sometimes feel more real than real life.
Really? Real? It's that hard for you to be around people? Like me? Like right now?
Fairly often, especially in group settings. And this being a group of two because you're here. When people are making all kinds of conversation and saying jokes and all that, I don't know what to do, and I just disengage.
Oh, like the Enterprise? That doesn't get lonely?
I don't think so. I can still enjoy spending time with people one-on-one, and I have online friends too, of course.
But those don't count. Do you ever wish that you could be friends with the characters in your books?
All the time.
That's stupid.
Sometimes so badly that it makes my heart ache. Glad I shared that.
Yeah, me too.
Really?
No, of course not. It's fun. You're a freak. A lot. Like more than anything.
After Natsuki mutters that, silence fills the stairwell once more.
You gonna finish that piss?
Oh, no, I don't even like it.
What?
After Natsuki mutters that, silence fills... Oh, I already said that. But it's a mutual silence.
Neither of them wants to talk to each other.
One full of understanding.
I understand that I don't want to say anything to you.
Same.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I guess this is going to be the last one.
Yeah, the final chapter.
I can get that, though.
Last chance for people to die.
One of my favorite mangas is Hikaru no Go, and I reread it somewhat recently, and when I finished it, I literally, was depressed for the entire day because it felt like my friends had, left to move to another town or something.
Yeah. Honestly, my favorite part of this this bonus content is not the content itself. It's just the fact that like I get to hang out with these characters again. They were fun until they turned on you.
Right. And then they were more fun.
Yeah.
Hey, so we're here again.
Oh, hello. I almost thought you weren't coming today.
Don't you find it strange that this is the finale? Yeah, well...
No, I really feel like this is building towards something huge.
Lunch is already more than halfway over. Natsuki had typically been meeting Yuri in the stairwell much earlier since it had been a good way of dodging her friends when she didn't feel like seeing them. Jesus. Have you ever heard that clip from the Thundercats outtakes where Lion-O's like... He's like... Well, I didn't know that Mumra was deciding to think that it might be bad to what the fuck am I talking about? Like, he's just like rambling. That's what it sounded like.
That's pretty awesome.
Today, she's holding a large plastic container in both hands.
I ran into my friends, so I hung out with them for a while.
I see your tiny hands are capable of holding a container when they work together. Is that so?
Yeah, I have to do it two-handed. Doesn't matter what it is. Could be a shot glass. I have to do it two-handed. I was in a good mood today, so I figured I should. I don't have fingerprints, so my fingers are really smooth. So I have to cup it underneath and then stabilize it with my other hand. I was in a good mood today.
What is that, a shot of whiskey? No, it's a protein shake. I'll slowly work my way through it over the next hour.
Little help? I was in a good mood today, so I figured I should. I hadn't seen them in a while, which I had to come up with an excuse for, but I expected that. My excuse was, I don't want to hang out with you anymore.
Yeah.
Plus, I have way more of these than I know what to do with.
I was gored by a rhino. They bought it.
And they were like, "Whoa, where's all your wounds?" And I was like, "Remember the thick
Under
skin?"
my clothes, stupid.
Yeah, I cover them up. Duh. There's a hole in me. So I figured I would share with them too.
As she sits down, Natsuki opens the lid of her container.
Oh, this has gone bad.
You made cupcakes.
I made cupcakes. It's been a while at this point, so I figured it was about time again.
It's been a while since I made cupcakes.
You can take one if you want.
Yuri takes a cupcake and carefully twirls it between her fingers.
Holy shit, that was amazing.
Don't twirl them!
It's brown, with dark green frosting, immaculately shaped into a floral pattern and topped with some kind of glittery powder.
You can't eat the glitter.
Yeah, it's piss. How pretty. I just ate, so I may not be able to finish it.
Oh, no, I get it, yeah.
I just want you to know, in case I don't finish it, it's not because it's disgusting. Are they for the club?
Yeah, I guess so. If you are the club, I didn't really think about it, I just made them.
I just thought that because green is Monica's favorite color, right?
No shit, it is? Yeah, well, yeah.
Just like my single tooth!
But that's not really...
Yuri takes a small bite.
This is green tea flavored.
Mm.
I love green tea.
Oh, do you? It was just a random idea I wanted to try, so...
Wow, yeah, no one's ever done it before. Ah!
Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. Sorry, I just felt happy. Sorry for feeling happy.
Oh, sorry, Ding.
Sorry that I thought you felt sorry when you were happy.
Usually when... Never mind. What I mean is that I'm glad. Sorry for saying dumb things again.
No, I'm sorry that you're sorry that I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry that you're sorry that I'm sorry that you were sorry about me being sorry. I just wanted to do something nice, and I fucked it all up, and I'm out of here, kid!
Sorry.
And this is something I happen to be good at, apologizing. And I do know that you like them from past experience.
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
No.
Yuri turns red, recalling the time she treated herself to rather generously to Natsuki's cupcakes. There's so, many dumb jokes to be made there. Why don't I help myself to your cupcakes? Ironically, her mouth is too full of cupcake for her to stammer an excuse, so she just settles for a disapproving look. How did you get into baking?
Oh, well, I don't know. I just kind of always appealed to me. Well, a few years ago, I read this one manga.
Here's the whole story.
So I got like super into it for a while. I was probably making stuff almost every day. But now I make stuff only every day. Not almost every day. But it's something that I always do. I liked anyway. It's like baking is like art. But when you get good at it, it gets more delicious too.
You're such a sussy baker. I'm struggling to imagine myself putting my heart into something so artistic, knowing that it would just be eaten afterwards.
Ah! Yeah, maybe you're too practical for it.
What the fuck?
What did you... Sorry,
Sorry, you're more like CGI.
I think I prefer to be on the receiving... Oh, come on.
That's what she said! That's the other favorite part about it. Being on the receiving end. It's something I can do that makes a lot of people happy. Like, unconditionally. Like, you are unconditionally happy right now, right? Right?
Because if you're not, I'll fucking kill you.
Everyone is always so thankful, and in that moment, you get to be like the bringer of joy. I don't know, it just makes me feel like a god!
Valued.
Yeah, I guess that.
Like a god. So you were able to make up with your friends today?
I make out with my friends today.
What?
There wasn't really anything to make up with about them about. We weren't fighting or anything.
You weren't?
No.
Maybe I misunderstood. I just kind of thought they were out of the picture so we could be friends, but now clearly I've got some killing to do.
Yeah. We weren't fighting or anything. They were just threw around a couple Hadoukens and Shoryukens. It was fun. It only turns into a fight if I lose my cool. And that's just unnecessary drama. It only makes things worse.
So they're not going to stop?
I mean, it only happens sometimes anyway. It's just the way we are. I'm the only one who ever has a problem with it. It's a sometimes snack.
Yeah. I'm the only one who has a problem with me getting picked on.
It's not worth it. Especially since I have somewhere to go now when I don't feel like hanging out with them.
Oh, I see.
So I'm second fiddle. The cupcake's empty foil wrapper audibly crinkles as Yuri clenches a fist. I'm so fucking mad!
I'm glad that the situation is resolved.
That's how humans talk.
And that you don't have to avoid them anymore.
Yeah, me too.
Happy ending!
Anyway, time to avoid you. And I don't have to bother you during your alone time anymore. I'm sure you have a lot of reading to catch up on.
Yeah. That's where my friends are.
I know that cupcakes are basically nothing compared to all the stuff you've done for me.
That really sounds like lyrics from I am the very model of a modern major general. I know the cupcake basically basically nothing compared to all the stuff you've done for me.
What I don't get is this happened like the previous chapter. She was like writing stuff and she was like gonna give it to Natsuki and like
yes.
It just feels like this sort of happened as
randomly.
opposed to it being like a natural progression of what the last thing was.
Take it up with Salvato, bro.
But it's the best I could do.
Let's get him on the horn.
So you could...
Ring, ring, ring. Hey, man. Sorry.
Yeah.
So you can have the rest of them.
I know exactly what he'd say.
Yeah.
How did you get my number?
Yeah.
And I'm calling the police.
Yeah. And I'm making a new Mario Maker level, so
Yeah.
So I can-
suck on that.
make your life miserable. Natsuki grabs the box and slides it over to Yuri's feet.
P is for piss.
Yuri stares at the box. Then she shakes her head and slides them back.
You should save them for your other friends.
But I made them for you.
Natsuki's voice whines as she protests.
Yeah, I know. I like them very much, exactly as you thought. You succeeded. But you know you should be... Tea's done. But I know you should care about making others, your friends, happy too. And if this is the way you know how to make that happen, then I'm not going to take it from you.
Oh no, this isn't tea. This is hot piss. No, they were for making you happy.
You make me happy.
Well, fuck you too.
You're worth more than cupcakes to some people.
What, you don't like my cupcakes?
That's what you should have taken away from that. That's why they want to spend time with you and be your friend.
Without warning, tears pour from Natsuki's eyes.
But it's a tea pours.
She pulls her knees to her chest and starts sobbing into her arms, floating in midair.
Natsuki.
I'm such a bad person! Yuri stammers, feeling panicked.
I didn't mean to say something bad.
Natsuki shaves her head and wipes her eyes.
She didn't shave her head. She shakes her head.
She shaves her head.
You didn't!
That's cooler.
I just didn't like all this hair in my face.
Natsuki tries to choke back her sobs but struggles to speak through them.
I just really hate myself sometimes. And I want to go outside, and when there's no shade, it just hurts on the top of my head because I shaved it. And it feels so wrong when you say those nice things to me. Like I don't deserve it.
I'm sorry.
I know.
Oh, did he draw in tears? Is she actually crying?
Yeah.
Man.
No, I am forever talking to you. I'm so difficult, and I can't think of even a single thing about myself that somebody would like, except that I'm cool and awesome and I'm a great baker.
Fred.
And I hated myself for bothering you during lunch.
Yeah, I know. I was so busy.
I really hated it.
I just thought it was my chance to be a good person, like to be nice and do the things you wrote about in the letter.
Oh, she did get the letter.
Okay.
I knew if I tried it in the club, Sayori and Monica would be super annoying and make a huge deal out of it.
Yeah, no one makes a huge deal out of it when it's just us. You know, I think a lot of those negative things too about myself. I never felt like a good person. I always scrutinize everything I say, and later I feel like I said all the wrong things. And I just spend so much time thinking about myself, hating myself, and feeling like everyone else must hate me too. So I understand some of that through my own experience. And that's why I wanted to write the letter and express my feelings. It pained me to see those things in someone else that I saw in myself.
Natsuki sniffles. Yuri rustles through her bag and pulls out some tissues.
And her jimmies.
Then hands them to Natsuki.
Monica told me that it takes a good person to reflect on these things, and she would know. She's not even human. The desire to improve yourself, that makes you a good person, so don't worry too much. Also, there are things about you that people would like, so...
Wait, the desire to improve yourself makes you a good person? So if you're an asshole to everybody, but you're trying to improve yourself, you're still a good person?
I think that's fair. You don't think so?
But like, I mean, in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'm a better runner now. I'm improving myself. But I'm also an asshole. You know what I mean?
I don't fully know what you mean.
Like, I'm thinking of like trying to make yourself better as in like better at something, like a skill.
Oh, I see.
As opposed to like being a nicer person.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Sometimes it involves learning about yourself and stuff. I mean, the lessons behind all this stuff is really good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think thoughts arise from a void, you know? You can't help it. Like, we all have thoughts that are like, whoa, where the fuck did that come from?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the difference between a quote-unquote good person or bad person. I don't know if there's too many examples of either straight up, you know? It's a lot more gray area.
Oh, yeah.
But like, you know, it's kind of all in what you do with those thoughts, like what translates to action.
Thoughts and farts, they stay.
See? Farts and prayers.
Fade away.
Like what?
Fred. Like how you're fun for people to be around. Isn't this fun? Aren't we having fun?
You're fun for people to be around. Okay.
And you're not shy. And you know how to make people laugh. Look at all the laughing I'm doing right now. And you're very passionate about things. And you know how to take the lead. And you care a lot about other people. And you're not,
And other stuff I can't think of.
Yeah, just a lot of things.
Oh. Well, now you're making me feel really embarrassed.
Well, you're the one who asked.
Well, you're the one who said it.
Shithead. And don't you think I feel embarrassed? Man, fuck you.
Natsuki tries to hide a smile, clearly. Then she sighs as it fades again.
Every time I come here, I always think it's the last time, but then I keep coming back for some reason. I don't know why. I fucking hate you.
Is that bad?
Just really confusing. I mean, my friends and I go way back, so teaching them all the time feels like, I don't know.
Feels like what?
Feels like teen spirit. Natsuki's voice gets quiet.
That's what it smells like. It feels like something else.
Maybe I'm scared that they'll get mad at me.
Hmm.
I really don't know what to do.
She pauses. Yuri stares into the distance, tracing her eyes along the patterns of the floor tile while she thinks to herself.
Think, Yuri, think. What would you do, hypothetically, if your friends were happy for you instead of mad at you?
Happy for what?
Happy that your new club is making you happy.
Well, that's just not a fair hypothetical.
Everyone knows the club is for losers.
Yeah.
Because it's not making me happy.
Natsuki says that, but with little confidence in her voice. I always told myself that I don't allow the approval of others to be happy. Now she's confident in her voice.
There you go.
And I still feel that way, but I'm spending time with people who put me down whenever I don't have their approval. That's probably what's making me feel so confused. Because I'm threatened out of the things that should make me happy. So no matter what, it's like I have to be unhappy to be happy. It's making my head hurt.
Mine too. That must make it really difficult to feel comfortable with yourself. Being made to feel like you're wrong just for being the person you are.
It really goes against everything I believe in, doesn't it? I guess.
I really hope this is all the same timeline, and they had all these nice experiences, and then, like, the real events of Doki Doki Literature Club happen.
It goes against the kind of person I want to be. I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up with a lot of things. I'm fed up with you. I'm fed up with drinking piss all the time. I'm a new me.
Natsuki presses her palms into her forehead and shakes her head.
Pissing wildly.
I know what's best for me, but I keep convincing myself out of it. It's so much easier to be comfortably happy than it is to do something so scary.
To do what?
You know, stuff. To end it.
With them?
Natsuki nods.
I didn't think you were actively considering that as an option.
I wasn't until recently, like 3 seconds ago. It's just one of those things where, like, it's been a certain way for so long that you just get used to it. Like, so much of you has gone into it, so much that it feels like that's just how your life is. And throwing it away is like throwing away such a big part of your life. Makes me feel sick to think about. Must be the piss I drank. Natsuki sighs. It's just really scary. It's terrifying.
What are you scared of?
The boogeyman! Here he comes! It's the Babadook! I don't know, a lot of things. Like being alone, not having anyone to talk to or hang out with, not being able to replace what I have with them, like running out of milk when I already poured the cereal in the bowl, and I don't want them to hate me.
Or my Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Can parents see why we love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? And I'm scared they'll hurt me for going against them.
Physically?
Not physically. What the hell? But
Yuri clenches her fists.
Natsuki.
I'm going to punch you.
what?
If anyone even thinks to cause you harm,
I will fucking kill them.
I will unleash hell upon them. That's better than what I was gonna say.
No,
Natsuki snorts in laughter.
Don't laugh at me, or I will unleash hell upon you.
Sorry, I liked that. That's all. It was hot.
Oh, well, I meant it.
I know you did.
Natsuki gives Yuri an endearing look.
Show me.
I needed
it.
As the conversation lapses, Natsuki again slides her box of cupcakes over to Yuri.
Eat! Just take them, okay? I don't want other people to have them anymore.
Are you sure?
Natsuki nods.
I'm sure.
You have earned all the friendship cupcakes.
Yeah.
I will then. I enjoyed them.
You'll be the only one I poison.
Natsuki looks away, but a feeling of warmth spreads through her.
It's the poison.
She holds on to that feeling, knowing it will give her courage.
To die. To face death with strength and pride. Ah, you're here first today. And you brought reading material.
Natsuki is sitting in her usual spot, this time holding a volume of manga while her lunch sits beside her. It's called Why Drinking Piss Isn't Healthy.
Somebody told me and I was like, what?
Yuri sits down as well and opens her own book.
It sucks when a good series has come to an end. Like it's such a big part of your life and then one day there's just nothing left. It makes you feel so empty.
Unfortunately, I'm about to experience that myself. I'm on the last conversation of this bonus content.
That sucks.
But there's also something satisfying about letting a story conclude. I don't know if I'd want it to go on forever.
Wow, this is pretty meta, eh?
Yeah.
But there are some things that I wish could.
On the other hand, have you ever read something that overstayed its welcome?
No. Yeah, definitely. I can think of at least one thing I've read that got pretty unbearable like halfway through, and the ending really sucked. So it sucks when something good has to end, but it also sucks when they just keep inventing more plot until you don't like it anymore.
I feel like they're messing with us a little bit.
I guess it sucks either way.
Well, that's the nature of all things. They come to an end.
Beauty exists because it's fleeting. The two fall silent. They said,
What the fuck are you talking about, Aaron?
They slowly eat while making their way through their respective reading material. Except Natsuki doesn't seem to be touching her food at all.
It's got too much ink and paper all over it. You don't go out during the weekends, right?
Excuse me?
Like with friends at the mall or downtown or whatever. You fucking loser.
I'm not a total shut-in, you know.
Oh, my bad for making assumptions.
Well, I'm sure I go out less often than other people, like you and the others in the club and everyone else. And I'm kind of shut in. I don't really meet with friends and arbitrarily spend time like that. I'm usually meeting with my board game group.
Board game group?
It doesn't matter. It's just more nerdy stuff. Why do you ask anyway? Would you like to join for Tabletop Warhammer?
Oh, shit. I was just curious. I just realized I couldn't
Oh,
picture
man, I got a thing whenever that is. I'm busy.
I just realized that I couldn't picture it, so I was just curious.
Yuri looks at Natsuki and realizes that she's shaking. Are you, like, taking off or something?
Lift off! Don't look at me like
Yeah,
that.
her like figure rumbles and then slowly moves upwards. Sorry, ding.
Natsuki pulls her knees into her chest and puts her head down.
I'm floating once again. I can't take this.
Did I do something?
You existed!
Yuri gets flustered, her mind racing over what she may have said or done.
I did. I ended it. I texted them earlier telling them. And then I just blocked them because I'm so afraid of their responses. And now it feels like I'm dying inside.
Oh, that's...
Probably because of the piss.
I'm sorry. Of course you are.
Totally unsure of what to do, Yuri can barely find any words of support to offer. Meanwhile, the sound of Natsuki's unusually hard breathing fills the air. Then she speaks again, barely above a whisper.
Help me!
Oh, shit.
I feel sick and I want to hit my head against things. Please help. I can't take this.
You may be having a panic attack.
Oh!
With that realization, Yuri's demeanor suddenly changes.
I have experience with this, so I'll help you through it, okay?
Natsuki meekly nods through her rapid breath, head still buried in her knees. Now you're closer to the farts. Yuri slides herself over to Natsuki and sits on the step behind her. Then she puts her hands on Natsuki's shoulders.
Sorry. Ignore that. It's the anxiety coming out.
It's just when I panic. I panic fart. Can you feel my hands?
Natsuki nods.
No, my skin is too thick.
Her shaking becomes much more apparent through Yuri's sense of touch. Yuri keeps her voice low and gentle.
You're safe right now. You're in a good and safe place where nothing can hurt you.
Natsuki nods once more, although Yuri is only touching Natsuki's shoulders. She can practically feel her racing pulse through the base of her neck.
Sorry, folks. Sometimes we have to do things for ourselves around here. We'll do a breathing exercise together. All you have to do is listen to my breaths and breathe along with me. Let's breathe in now. Okay, actually, hold off a second before breathing.
Yuri takes a deep, slow breath. Beneath her hand, she feels Natsuki's shoulders press as Natsuki takes a breath of her own. Trying to mimic Yuri. They exhale together. Although Natsuki's breath shakes on the way out.
That's good. Let's keep going.
Yuri breathes in once more, and Natsuki joins her. They continue like that for a few more cycles while Yuri closely monitors. Eventually, Yuri feels Natsuki rest more of her weight into Yuri's butt.
Yeah. Let's focus on the physical world. All you have to do is focus on the feelings of your breaths going in and out.
Once again, breathe in really hard.
And the weight of my hands on your shoulders. You're in a safe and comfortable physical space.
And minutes pass in silence.
We're not going to show you this hot scene.
Yeah, by now the worst of it has passed, but Yuri is determined not to move away until Natsuki prompts her to. Meanwhile, Natsuki has lifted her head off of her knees and her breathing has mostly steadied. Then she takes a final deep breath and slowly pulls herself to her feet, causing Yuri to let go. Let's go.
Yeah, I know.
She stretches her arms. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to freak out. I don't know what my deal is.
You don't have to apologize. Your deal is fucking weird. This must be enormously stressful for you.
You don't have to apologize. Just every other time.
Yeah.
Is that going to keep happening?
It may or may not. Isn't that reassuring?
Yeah.
We can take measures to help prevent it in the future, but I think it will naturally get better over time.
Natsuki motions to sit back down again, so Yuri moves over. Yuri turns away to pick up her open book from the dusty floor, which she had hastily set down earlier. She brushes the dust off the cover.
I don't think I could have gotten through that alone. I would have died.
You're not alone. The demons are here.
Feeling shy again, Yuri speaks into her own lap.
Get out of here, Cthulhu.
This is our spot.
From now on, you don't have to do anything alone. Cthulhu and I will always be here for you.
Who's just trying to get pissed at her? As she says that, Yuri tenses up. She winds up for a huge haymaker. It's rare for her to so openly share her thoughts, but something about Natsuki, of all people, makes it so much more natural to do so. Perhaps because Yuri Natsuki is so timid and uncertain of herself. Natsuki does a good job at hiding it, that it's taken a long time for Yuri to finally realize it. And because of that, Yuri is able to deliver the reassurance that she herself would have wanted. Demonstrating that you deserve the love of others. If you can accept that for the first time, then perhaps you can begin the tumultuous journey of learning to love yourself.
Aww. How nice.
It was a stupid book you're reading.
Was my head always this big?
Yeah. Do you really mean that? You're probably going to regret saying that if you do.
How so?
Because I'm probably going to have a lot of free time during the weekends from now on. So you're giving me permission to be as annoying as I want, drag you around to a lot of places, and make you eat a lot of weird foods.
I see.
Drink piss all the time. But you already said it, so you can't take it back now.
It's raining on my face. Well, I suppose I have no choice but to accept that responsibility then. Is your hand on my butt?
Oh my god.
No, whatever.
Soft and squishy. I know a good ice cream place.
Oh? That means you'll finally figure out my favorite ice cream flavor. Piss.
Huh? What are you talking about? That's my favorite flavor.
What? Piss. Oh, you don't remember? The first day that you came to the club, you guessed everyone's favorite ice cream flavor. But for me, you said you had no idea. It's piss.
Seriously? I don't remember that at all. I don't never remember things about you.
Here, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I have to get my sandwich, which was dropped off by Postmates and is baking in the hot Los Angeles sun.
Oh, cool.
Just one moment.
Keeping it warm.
Keep everyone happy for a second, Aaron.
Oh, okay. I don't want me to advance. Just hang around. Just kind of chill. It's fine. Hey everybody. My name's Aaron and I'm here hanging out with you. I don't know what to say or do. This is hard when it's just me. I don't know how Markiplier does it. I don't know how Jacksepticeye does it, but I can't do it. except when I stream on Shufflemaster, youtube.com/Shufflemaster. Go check it out. This is very sweet. I will say, I think it's a pretty big deal to see somebody dealing with somebody having a panic attack in media. It's great. Hi, Dan.
Hello, Aaron.
Is your sandwich blistering hot?
Yes, it is warm.
Wow.
But that's okay. I'll just pretend I asked them to toast it.
Oh, wait, yes, I do. I said it was probably green tea.
Yuri shakes her head.
You were so close. It's green pea. It's a good guess, but my favorite is usually to get chocolate and raspberry together.
You know, the kind of pee that happens after you drink like 2 Monsters in a row?
Oh, God.
Chocolate and raspberry? How fancy.
How is that fancy?
I don't know. I just didn't mean anything by it.
Don't ever ask me to hang out.
Shit. I feel like I should have guessed something like that.
Well, maybe next time I'll try chocolate and strawberry.
Disgusting. Hey, strawberry is my favorite.
What a coincidence.
And I have diverticulitis. It gets caught in my intestines.
Aw.
I think it helps to have something to look forward to. Like how thick that ice cream's gonna get this juicy booty, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
I still have the sick feeling in my stomach. Because I'm thinking about chocolate and strawberry
because
ice
I'm
cream.
lactose intolerant.
Disgusting.
Even my thoughts are lactose intolerant.
But it's easier now to convince myself that I did the right thing.
Is there anything better I could be doing? Shift to the left.
So I can get a bigger handful of that fucking juicy buns. Not that I know of. There's nothing that'll make this easy for me. And you already did more than I thought anyone could. Come to think of it, we never talked about the letter you wrote. It was a big fat T. I feel like
For tanberries.
we're way past that at this point. I don't even know what to talk about, except that I think it helped me understand my needs a little bit better. The way I like to be treated, the kinds of friends that I want to have, how to squeeze this.
All right.
That's why I wanted to start coming here in the first place, even though I was so scared of causing more problems.
I thought it was a coincidence that you ran into me here initially.
Oh, well, not exactly.
What do you mean?
Nothing. I may have checked it down first.
There are so many lines where it feels like a fade to black line.
Yeah.
But then, like, it just doesn't fade to black, and the actors playing these characters like, so more things are said now.
With the help of Sayori.
But you said...
I was shy, okay? I wasn't ready to, like, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I guess. I'm glad that you worked up the courage. Even if it was in your own way. I can tell that you've been making a lot of difficult decisions. It's brave, and it will make things better in the long run, sorry. I think anyone would be proud of you for it.
Anyone?
Not me, but...
Yeah.
You mean, like you?
Yes. Like me.
Okay. You know, I can get used to this.
As long as you don't tease me too much.
Please don't tease me.
Please don't tease me. Hi guys. Hi guys.
Fine. Just a little then.
That's fine. It's not like we'll be dead soon in the main game. I know how uncertain everything feels to you right now, but I really do think that good things are in store. Those are my honest feelings.
Thanks. It feels nice to be reassured.
And the two girls continue their conversation through the remainder of lunch, but a new feeling hangs in the air, a feeling of greater certainty in their path forward. In just a few hours, there will be another literature club meeting where the 4 club members will happily spend time together. Each of them, all with their own special qualities, have something unique that they can deliver to one another, except mostly Sayori. Through friendship and literature, the club members will continue to grow and find new happiness together.
What could possibly go wrong?
At the end of each chapter is the start of the next. Yuri thinks to herself, since she's about to finish her long-running series, it will be best to have a new book lined up. Perhaps this weekend would be a good time to visit the bookstore. Together with Natsuki.
Aww.
Well, that was that.
That was adorable.
And they're all friends now.
Yeah. They didn't kill each other.
Now let's replay the original.
Yeah, let's ruin this all.
Watch them all die.
Oh, goodness me. Ping, ping, pingle, pang. Pingle, ping, ting, tingle, tang. Pingle, tingle, tang. Let's go through the pictures of them.
Yeah. Well, this is art. This is, I guess, the prelim first concept sketch
Wow.
of the complete cast. Wow, Monica looks so different.
Yeah, seriously.
This is Sayori. And we got that's that Yuri that was in the front cover.
Chewing on tree bark.
Reading a book. Pretty cool. Fixing her little tie. We got that background, which we're very familiar with.
Yes.
The music room, which I'm jealous that we weren't in the whole time.
The backgrounds are pleasing.
They're very clean.
To mine eyes.
Very clean. Mm-hmm. Got those books where the potatoes were stored. This is where you had to do all the guessing of the words.
Mm-hmm.
And then this room and 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 this room. This room and then this place and then the pictures. They're really nice.
Yeah.
And the reflection and the girls and the Heimlich maneuver.
Right. That's from the main game.
Yeah, these are from the real Doki Doki Literature Club. And these are all the poems.
Monkeys can climb. Crickets can race. Horses can race. Owls can seek. But that's about it.
All right. Anyway, wow. We did it.
Wow. Thanks for joining us on a little refresher course on Doki Doki Literature. Oh, dang it!
Delete.
Monica's character has so many more cubes.
Does she? Oh yeah. Look at that. Because all of her data is stored in there.
Because she is a god here.
Game. Audio. Wow, that's a lot of scripts.
Poem words.
Damn it.
Shit.
Damn it. All right, bye everyone.
Okay,
I love you.
Goodbye. Let's go to the bookstore, Aaron.
Let's all go to the bookstore.
Together.
Okay.